On this day, we call it May Day in Abaco, Bahamas, the first day of May. Watched my first Kentucky Derby in 5 years today. I wish I had somebody to write my story of living in Abaco after hurricane, before hurricane. I bet you if I find the right writer, it will be a bestseller. September 1st, 2019 was a game changer, big game changer. I look at a lot of people and said my goodbyes because I knew what Hurricane Floyd did. This one was kicking up 2 notch. I look at people securing their docks. I look at them, I said, you already don't know what's going on here. The ground gonna burst from under. The PVC pipes on the ground burst in Hurricane Dorian. This was like an earthquake, a volcano, a tornado, all in once. I was in my house like I always do, all by myself. I like to hear the God speaks, looking out the window and watching coconut palms touch the ground, just like elastic coming back and forth. You only get to see it once in a lifetime. They call that the perfect storm. And boy, this was a perfect storm that Kai Mills didn't thought that he would live through. It was hell. And that was the first part of the hurricane. And I tell everybody, if the eye of Hurricane Dorian wouldn't have gone through during the daylight, Kai would have been in the trailer. It was hard. And everything I've done to try to bring information, the most heartbreaking thing about it is the people that are supposed to protect you, protect Kai Mills and people such as Kai Mills, are the people that was more brutal. Boy, I went through a storm. Lost my best friend, my mother. Everybody used to, say Kai is home with his mother. Boy, I wish my mother was home with me now. That's the best thing that happened to Kai Mills was his mother. And to have her evacuated to Nassau and to die in Nassau, and it was even more heartbreaking that I had to leave my mother behind in a strange graveyard in Nassau. Couldn't bring her home. But I was grateful and thankful that I could do that, because thousands of other people couldn't bury their mother, couldn't bury their loved ones. And even after they found them, they were left in a trailer to rot for 9 months. I want Abaco to always remember, if it wasn't for Kai tenacity, the government and your MP didn't give a hell. You imagine I am on the street taking a video. The manager of the hospital, mini hospital in Abaco, came and grabbed my door open, wanted to assault me. I am on the road taking a photo. That wasn't enough. A bus of Defense Force officers, along with 2 police patrol cars, surrounded my bus. All because I was telling a story. Where am I? Is this still Abaco? Why are you preventing me from speaking on my camera I couldn't go in the facility anymore. I'm on the road, and this is happening. It has been hard coming back. All I've asked for in Nassau, if I could get my own pillow. You know when you lost everything? No insurance, you lost your employment, you lost your vehicle, your home, your favorite shoes, your favorite drawers, your favorite cap. Everything was gone. Only what was on your backs. They purposely, you imagine, I'm in Nassau and I went down to take my COVID-19 test. And I said, why are they not calling me back a week later? I called my friends, where are y'all? We're in Abaco. Well, how did y'all get in Abaco and we all took our tests together and y'all in Abaco? They purposely didn't give me an okay to come back home until they bury our dead. And still didn't bring no closure. And it keeps getting worse. We got so much complaints of the brutality of the people that's supposed to protect such people. We are people that should have been going on our minds. We walked over dead bodies. We see bodies with no head. We saw a head with no bodies. I walk on hands. I walk on guts. I walk on everything, but I'm still got my sanity. And the people that's supposed to protect you, they're taking Abaconians to the ATM with gunpoint and demanding that they take out their last money of the ATM. I had one job to go to Crown Haven. So happy that I could put $100 in my pocket to buy gas for my generator. I'm coming up on the highway. Almost got into an accident because people are parked on the apron, not on the outside, but on the apron on the corner. Stopped. And these policemen pulled me over 20 miles an hour. I'm coming up on them. And I said, sir, you got the roadblock on a dead corner. Somebody gonna get killed today. You pull aside, pull aside. He got on the phone. I'm photographing him. Got on the phone. Said, step out your car. I say, for what? What crime did I commit? You already interfered with my constitutional right by stopping me. Why should I come with the car? My car's license. Look on the dashboard. I know the drill. Look on the dashboard. Here is my driver's license. Everything's up to date. He opened my door, grabbed me like a hardened criminal. Got my phone. We're rusting for my phone because I know it was a setup. That's my only evidence, my phone. This guy grabbed my phone and pushed me against the car and deleted it. That was an insult right there. Interfering, and I hear Lockhart and Marlon Fulford saying about what? An assault and a crime for them to take your phone. Well, he took my phone. And then he handcuffed me. What is my charge? Is taking photograph of what you're doing a crime? Nothing. He can tell me why. I was locked up for half an hour before he could tell me why I'm locked up. Until he got the call to tell me that I tried to knock him down. I said, it's kind of hard to knock you down if I'm parked on the side of the street. Plus, I don't know who you are. You have on a scarf. You're hiding your identity set up. It is hard in Abaco. For almost 2 years, we couldn't get water. I see in the papers, Eleuthera, San Salvador, and Inagua, water may be cut off for on Monday. Well, y'all, welcome to No Water. I've been reporting over a year and 6 months that we have no water. My member of parliament, our member of parliament, both members of parliament, they were getting shower in Nassau, but we weren't getting it here. We had people renting apartments for $1,000 a month and had to tote water. You had to tote water after spending $1,000 for an apartment if you're lucky to get an apartment. No water. Nobody complained. Nobody says nothing. And we're still getting abused by the people that swore on an oath to have integrity and to protect and to serve us. I look at Defense Force based, the makeshift base. These guys got about 10 to 15 brand new vehicles, $40,000 a pop. The police got brand new vehicles. You know why they got them? The government of the Bahamas give them brand new vehicles so they can feel at ease when they abused us. That's called military policing. He's playing, they're not getting anything, but they're getting a brand new car so they feel they have something. They're not getting anything in a race. All they're getting is a brand new car that belongs to the state. And boy, how much that money could have done into getting somebody back to some closure. It has been a rough ride in Abaco. And it ought not be that way. We are still drifting on the ocean. Hopefully somebody will come to our rescue as I tell my story and continue to tell my story about my abuser, the people that's supposed to protect you. That is why I love America. Don't care how long you go, they will eventually get their man. Hopefully, Lockett and Marlon Fulford will get these policemen that abuse my constitutional right and take away from my liberty after I've lost my mother, lost my job, lost my house, lost my vehicles. They took the last thing I had was my dignity and my freedom and falsified papers against me. That is unacceptable. But I leave all of them in God's hand. And in God's time, God will deal with them. It's one of these Kai Care video speaking about the inhumane treatment that I've gotten by the police that's supposed to protect and serve me after I barely escaped Hurricane Dorian with just my life. Kai cares. That's why I'm telling my story.